In a surprising move, the 74-year-old monarch, King Charles, has decided to bid farewell to his cherished Welsh home, Llwynywermod. The reason? He's on a mission to cut down on royal expenses. Llwynywermod, an old-fashioned farmhouse near Llandudno in Carmarthenshire, has been a special place for Charles and Camilla since they purchased it back in 2007. They put in the effort to refurbish the property, making it their very own sanctuary. But alas, all good things must come to an end, and the king has deemed it necessary to let go. Now that his son, Prince William, has inherited the title of Prince of Wales, it seems the king anticipates spending less time in the region. This means Llwynywermod might not get the attention it deserves from His Majesty. So, rather than letting the property sit empty, gathering dust and cobwebs, he has decided to take action. Reports from sources close to the royal family suggest that while the king still holds Wales dear to his heart, he realises he won't be able to utilise Llwynywermod as he once did. It's time to move on, make some changes, and focus on managing his numerous other residences. Managing multiple homes is not an easy task, especially when they come with grand names like Highgrove, Birkenhall, Clarence House, Sandringham and Balmoral. And let's not forget the official residences like Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. But here's where things get interesting. The king and his team are seriously considering opening up some of these majestic properties to the public. That's right, folks. You might just get a chance to step into the shoes of royalty, even if it's only for a brief visit. Not only would it be a thrill for us commoners, but it could also help generate some much-needed revenue. Now, let's talk numbers. Since the Duchy of Cornwall was transferred to Prince William, the king has been paying rent for Llwynywermod. But with a lease set to expire later this summer, the king has decided it's time to say goodbye for good. The property could potentially be leased out commercially, offering holidaymakers and long-term renters a taste of the royal lifestyle. And trust me, it's worth every penny. So, what's next? Will he establish a new residence in Wales? Nope, not a chance. Charles prefers to support the local economy by staying in hotels wherever he goes. The man is a walking economic stimulus package. As for those holiday cottages on the Llwynywermod estate, they range in price from a modest £550 to a princely £1,200 per week, depending on the season. If you've got a few spare pounds lying around and fancy a royal getaway, look no further. Reflecting on his purchase of Llwynywermod, the king once admitted in an interview that he might have been a tad late to the party. Better late than never, I say. Charles spent much of his life relying on the generosity of friends or borrowing other people's homes when he visited Wales. But Llwynywermod was a game changer, an opportunity to have a place to call his own in Wales. Finally! He loved spending time there, especially for hiking in the beautiful Brecon Beacons. Picture the king stomping around in his well-worn boots, navigating through flocks of sheep like a true champion. It's a special place for him, more like a cosy cottage retreat than a grand palace. So, as King Charles bids farewell to his very special Welsh home, we can only hope that new adventures and royal tales await him in his other magnificent abodes. And who knows, maybe someday we'll get a chance to step into his shoes and experience the royal life firsthand. Until then, we'll eagerly await the next chapter in the ever-enthralling saga of the British monarchy.